I hear.
I made brisket last night, and it was amazing.
I meant to ask you how that was.
Dude, right.
It like the perfect bark.
The perfect bark.
So I messed up making the cauldron. They're rank 2 instead of rank 3. So if you're really, really, really concerned about, maximizing a parse, you're gonna have to have your own flask. Sorry.
All right, guys, get your flask, get your feast. Make sure you signed up for the guild bank contribution. I'm actually gonna do that right now because it's gonna mess with things if I don't. So I'm gonna give you 30 seconds. Stid Evo.
I'm here.
Make sure you get the flask or the feast.
Swigs.
I gotta log on still.
Yes, to get the feast.
Santa. Erg Sloppy. I'm doing it right now. Make sure you donated. Mal, Ainsley, Woodford.
Wait, I was asking Stid. I pulled out the guild chest and it wouldn't let me open it. I'm trying to donate gold. Can I just give it to someone?
Yeah, you can give it to an officer and give it to Woodford or Erg.
You can give it to me.
I'll give it to Woodford.
Will it let you out if you're not in the same server?
I think so, right? People trade for gear. Dianelli, Tom.
Yeah, but gold is different.
If you're in a raid, in an instance, then you can change. What's it called? Trade shit.
Sugar. Town Hall Drac. Gasm and Stubbs. All right. Who was it that was giving money?
That
was Cinna.
I just deposited her stuff into the.
I gave Woodford 10k gold.
Good deal. All right. Duplicate. Week 5 snapshot. Copy the points.
Am I including that snapshot, or did I lose it by 2 minutes?
Values only.
There's still 8 flasks in there, guys.
Can I get a summon?
All right, that's done. All right, let's summon him, and then we're gonna pull. Make sure you guys take these flasks, yeah? Let's not waste any.
Yeah. If you can, yeah, just grab one, drink one, and then grab another one.
Something's really freaking wrong.
No, Adoli, I gave you the 10.
All right, please don't pull yet.
We got 5 flasks left, guys. Let's make sure we use them up. Drink them.
I don't have one yet.
Oh, well, you're gonna get lucky. We got 5 left.
It's probably gonna go away soon because the feast is gone.
I didn't bring any food. Well, this fucking sucks. I might just. If this doesn't work, I might just call it. I don't know what the hell's going on with my PC.
All right, I believe in you.
God, why is it doing that?
Who are we PIing?
Kick me out. And, kick me out, and I'll figure this shit out on my own.
All right.
Okay. I'll get Stid, Tylenol. You get Oh, that was puzzles, and then Dulcinea get Crivgore.
Hey, we're not pulling until these 2 flasks are gone. We're not wasting flasks. We got 30 people in here, 25 people. We should be able to use all of these flasks.
Use your first one and then take your second one.
Thank you so much. All right, everyone is ready. All right, everyone's ready. Remember, heroes on phase 2. Hey, Stead, do a DBM pull 10. My DBM's out of date. I'll have to update after this fight. Thank you.
Yep.
5, 4, 3.
Here we go, guys.
1.
Let's start off strong. Oh, I don't have DBM because it's out of date. Make sure you guys are taking purple circles to center, orange circles to center, and oil, and then go stand on square to bait the bikes. Melee included.
Kill ads.
Alright, he's calling the bikers. Get to square. Go kill those bikes. I shouldn't see melee on the boss. I should see melee on the bikes. Fire. Watch those orange circles.
Kill ads.
Bikers, get to square. Go bait those bikes to square. Fire. Purple circles to center.
Kill ads.
Alright, bikes incoming. Let's get these bikes down so we can turn them into phase 2, alright? Let's get those bikes killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on a bike. I got him. Alright, phase 2, hero. Let's get mad interrupts. As long as we can interrupt these guys, we probably won't need another phase 2. So let's do good with the interrupts. Alright, let's continue to bait the bikes. Purple circles to center.
Kill ads.
Bikers incoming. Get to square. Go bait them.
Pull on you. Watch
Purple
your feet.
circles to center. If you're standing still, especially if you're standing on square.
Kill ads.
A lot of bikes underneath him. Purple circles to center. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Make sure you guys pass on loot. Like I said, we'll take care of loot
Loot the boss.
halfway through.
Where's the feedback coming from?
Acid rain.
Acid rain.
There's a hot mic.
Add-ons. Alright guys, I am reinstalling DBM, so stay with stubs, yeah?
Grigor, is there a way you can fix your mic or mute yourself, please?
Does anyone know how to fix the bag bug? To where you can open your bags? I can't
Maybe
open mine.
reload UI?
Reload UI, or if you have bag on. Do you have bag on, the add-on?
Yeah, I think that's probably it. Thank you for reminding.
Yeah, delete it. It was giving me trouble at the beginning of the season.
Alright, we're gonna start with the cloak.
No, dude, we're gonna do loot halfway instead.
Okay.
We'll do it all. Right at break, and we're gonna steamroll, especially because I don't have the points all allocated yet.
Alright. You mean I can follow everybody?
Yeah. You'll never miss another feast.
That's amazing.
What if our computers won't let us last till halfway?
What'd you say?
What?
Alright, we're gonna clear this.
I said, what if our laptops, our computers don't let us go halfway? Like, I am lagging like crazy.
Well, that sucks. Ooh. Guys, I just hit this initializing, and it's extremely slow.
That sucks.
Why did you log out?
I had to install DBM.
Reload.
You don't have to log out to reload.
And
I don't use curse.
He fucking drags his add-ons into his folder and
You still don't have to.
That's old school.
You still don't have to.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought I had to log out to do it.
Nope.
Nah, brother, that's like a million years ago.
Oh man.
Hey,
You're not 12 years old anymore.
Hey, Stid, Rue's asking for a re-invite.
It's too late. Can you guys hear me?
yeah.
Yep. Did you get the invite?
Yeah, after I teleported. Alright, entrance is right here.
We got a lock cabinet.
I've never heard it called a cabinet before.
Neither have I.
Thought it was an armoire.
I mean, it's like a coffin or a closet or a cabinet. It's something.
I've only heard it called a cabinet or a closet or a TV.
Can I have a lock trunk?
Can you get a mailbox, please?
Hey, I'm gonna do a quick little roll call just to make sure I'm not missing anyone for that Tuesday start. So we got Stid, Sloppy, Tom, Arshika, Stubbs, Burp, Wood, Ainsley, Erg, Krivgor, Tylenol, Lafreak, Adoli, Clap is not here. Cinna, Grigor, Puzzles, Dulcinea, Drac, Swigs, Dianelli, Wow, Hai, Evoke, Jibbar, and Mal. Did I miss anyone?
Nope.
Balgasm's not here. Balgasm's not here. He's logged out.
So that is Tuesday starter raid. to go prot, man. You guys are probably already the boss, huh?
Yes, sir.
You guys are gonna stage. You're gonna have to split the groups. I'm not gonna be on for like. I'm at 205 out of 380. Someone else is gonna have to lead this one. I don't want you guys to wait for me. That would be. It's gonna be a minute.
You gonna start on the monkey?
You got T-Rex.
There you go.
Heard. Odds.
Did you want to
evens, right?
move the groups, Stubbs, or do you want me to do it? Stubbs.
Yeah, I mean, I can give it a whirl here. I'm looking at it.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure we're not both moving people around at the same time.
Ultimately, the DPS doesn't need to be too balanced because both sides will be flip-flopping, and so it, if one side is stronger, they still attack both sides. So at the end of the day, it doesn't need to be perfect.
Yeah, we just need to get the healers out of one group. That's pretty much it looks like.
Okay, right.
Do remember that the T-Rex side, starting on the T-Rex side, will be towards the back for the clash, and the ape side can come towards the front for the clash, right? Don't all stack and dodge those circles. If you guys do that, and you do the beams and bombs properly, you guys will one-shot it and move on.
We need to kick WoW out of the group and then bring him back whenever he's online. Orgasm.
I don't have that power. So I'm just going to move him off into Africa.
What do you want to do?
We gotta remove Gasm.
Yeah, I can't for some reason.
It's because I'm assist and you're assist.
Stayed can though.
After all these, this time I wanted to do. I can now retire from this season. I've kicked WoW out of the raid once.
Mission accomplished.
Beat of strength earned.
Looks like the groups are moved around. Odds left, evens right.
This will be the first Tuesday, Thursday fight I haven't been a part of in this season.
Too bad we can't give you a high latency stream. Or not high latency, low latency stream, and you can 21 man it.
Kriv, I'm gonna switch you and me since we're always on the other side.
Damn, you got a wide ass monitor.
Yep, I about threw it across the room before I joined you guys.
Dude, you could see everything.
I was a little frustrated.
Hey, Tylenol, UPI stid, and I will take over Krivgor. Dulcenia get. Oh wait.
Puzzles and Ty are in the same group.
Yeah.
Damn, if you guys don't pull soon, I'll be already back on.
Can you put Howie in group 1 and then Stubbs in 2 so that it just feels uniform? Perfect.
You might put world markers up on the T-Rex side in a circle.
What's up?
You're on the wrong side.
Now.
I think that's about right. Close enough, I guess.
Close enough, yeah. We're starting on star.
full, or is yours okay?
Yeah, if we're good to go, I'll do the full timer. Sick.
That's what I call timed.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hero on pull.
Help, sir.
Bomb.
Watch your step.
To the right of the bomb, not the left.
Yeah.
Help, sir.
Bomb.
Make sure to take the beam to the right.
Watch your step. Help, sir.
Bomb. Beam in 2.
Run.
You guys gotta stun and root those ads. 2 have already touched, and it's only the first phase 1.
Flash. Switch sides.
Make sure you go front and back.
Watch your step.
There's the bomb. Here comes beam.
Guys,
Bomb.
Watch your step.
guys, stack up. Oh, not now.
Bomb. Stack up.
Careful, Brad.
We're on X.
Help, sir.
Bomb. So that stack up.
To the
To
right.
the right.
Run. Help, sir.
Bomb.
Spread.
Help, sir.
There's the clash.
Pump here and we don't have to do it again. Well done. We don't need gasm.
Hell no, you don't. I'm about to get off.
We don't want to know about that. Jeez.
Oh shit! I think my power's going out.
Make sure to pass on loot.
Res incoming.
Loot the boss.
Go.
Get them crests.
I'll take an invite. Unless you guys don't want me. In which case, I'll bow out.
Yeah, just take one for the team and get out of here.
I want you guys.
Did you get the invite? Yeah.
Yeah. Can you give assist?
No, you lost that privilege.
Hey, Berg, I'm in your car. I'll be right back. I'm in your car, though.
I need a summon.
They probably pulled trash already.
Nope.
You can summon.
Nope.
Waiting for the lock cabinet.
Oh, he's like, no.
Swaits,
I'm ready
can
for you,
pass on
Sid, if
loot?
you want to pull.
Swaits.
Thank you. Good job, guys. Looks like he DC. He's back on though.
At the end of every boss, it feels like.
Swigs, if you're at the last boss, you might release. I don't know if anyone's over there to res you. Well, good job, guys. Way to persevere.
Woo!
We couldn't have done it without you.
That seemed planned, by the way.
Dude, for real.
You think I meant to leave?
He's not that smart.
Yeah,
I would have done it on
might
Rick
have been
Reaver,
bullshit.
bro. I would have done it on Rick.
You give him
Yeah, that's
too
a
much
good one.
credit.
Or maybe Sprocket. Alright. Did you get all the loot? Did.
Yeah.
Good deal. Hi, whenever you can switch back to Redditin.
I think that's your job now.
Pat.
Got it.
I mean, you do, make it sound like, you could parse if you weren't, busy tanking. So you can prove that.
I can parse. I did a purple the other day. That felt good.
Not you.
I got who you're talking to, Erg.
Oh, yeah,
Or should I say Arshika? Same person.
Ooh.
I don't know which one of us you're insulting more. Obviously, Arshika felt offended, fucking immediately died.
I felt myself.
Y'all got me popping cooldowns on trash.
Kind of a big room, lot of trash.
Hot.
You guys all looted the last boss, huh? Hopefully.
Wait, that was a boss?
No, the Carnage.
I know.
Oh, okay. You messing with me?
Never.
We having fun.
Swigs, are you there?
Somewhat.
Stid, you said you got all the gear, right?
Yep.
Okay. I need to change my spec.
I got all the gear.
Alright, calm down.
He's combing through it right now. He's like, I want this, I want this.
Power outage.
Yeah, I'm lagging. I'm not gonna be able to do this.
No worries, man. You know, reset your internet or whatever, and then maybe try back and after you reset.
Yep.
Later, Brody.
Alright, the Swigs. Out of the raid group. Alright, guys, remember here. The dynamite, right? Dynamite needs taken care of, and we're going to make sure that we're soaking. We're going to make sure that we're soaking after the amps drop, and we're going to bait those amps if you're a ranged or a healer. Okay? If you're a ranged or a healer, you need to bait the amps. When I say amps in 10, you need to get to the marker, stand on the marker, and if you have the blue circle, then you can go and move a little bit. Right? All my ranged and melee are, you know, responsible for that 10-second intermission of soaking those amps. Okay? Alright, everyone is ready. We cannot let a dynamite go off. You need to be cleaving. I'll call out melee on far, or ranged on far, or whatever it is that we need to do.
Hero on pole.
Yep. Alright, first amp incoming.
Watch your step.
Oh, lagging. Here you go.
You're a boss?
Kill ads. Watch where.
Here comes ads. Let's cleave. Range, get the one by moon. Watch those circles. We take a lot of damage from circles. He's too close to the amp.
Spread.
Amp in 3, we need a bait.
Don't stand on the mark if you have the circle, blue circle.
This is a good time to soak. Ads incoming.
Kill ads.
Ads. Melly, go get that far one.
My boss.
We need to get these ads.
Watch wave.
Stubbs, if you can go soak. I got boss.
Yep.
Amp in 2, guys. Let's bait.
Watch your step.
Bait, bait, bait. And then go soak. Go soak, please. Last set of ads incoming. Please soak and then get ads.
Spread.
My boss.
Taunt whenever. Alright, they're all right here, so this should be easy peasy. Get these ads down. Sloppy, you're gonna bust ass for us. Bust ass. Move, move, move. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Watch the circles. Do not die here because you didn't make it in time. That'd be embarrassing. Your parents would laugh.
Damn.
Get knocked out.
Lock rocks.
Can we get Tylenol up?
Get knocked upward.
Yeah, we're gonna get Tylenol.
Take this after this phase.
Range and healers will go towards moon. Amp incoming. Ads incoming. Please soak. Soak, soak, soak.
My boss.
Ads.
Kill ads. Watch wave.
All cleaved. Well, range, get the one by diamond. Taunting boss. Amp in 5, please bait ranged and healers.
Spread.
Amp incoming.
My boss.
Watch your step.
Amp. Good time to soak.
Kill ads.
Beam incoming. Ads. They're all stacked. Get those ads down. Taunting. Get those ads down. Don't let them cast.
Watch wave.
That was too close.
Bait in 4.
Watch your step.
Good time to soak.
Guys, with a blue circle, you got to stand in a circle, not in a line, please.
Spread. Kill ads.
Good time to soak and kill ads. Those ads need to die. This is the last set.
Watch wave.
If we can kill these ads, we can kill the boss.
Get knocked upward.
Get to the blue. Defensives. Defensives, defensives. Every defensive you have.
Get knocked upward.
Oh, swirlies.
Get knocked upward. Get knocked upward.
Lock rocks. Everything you can keep to keep alive.
Do we have any more B-reses?
One.
We're gonna get stood up.
Watch your step.
Burn boss. Ignore the
Kill
ads.
ads. Watch wave.
Kinda close there, guys. But we got it. Make sure you guys pass and let's raise our dead so they can get the stuff.
Loot the boss.
Raise our dead.
Those tier pieces are hero, right?
Yeah.
Where we off to? Trashmaster or Flyboy?
The mines.
They both have mines?
The goblin?
Copy.
Oh, okay.
Aren't they all goblins?
No.
I played
Damn
like
it.
a retard, so don't come up here.
That's what they want you to
Damn it,
think.
Woodford. The one in the Undermine raid?
Damn it, Woodford.
Oh, that's helpful. Now
Damn
it's
it,
clear.
Reese's Pieces.
Stid's headed toward, or Stubbs is headed towards Lock and Sprock.
Yeah, Lock and Sprocket is where we're headed.
And drop it.
Do you realize you got these trash piles to like 50% yourself?
No, it's sloppy.
Oh, okay. Understood.
I second that.
Then she had it to 50%.
Exactly.
Whoa, these cars are scary.
That's why you take the locked portal. I see what you did there, Mel. You hid behind me.
Respect.
Okay, I got your back.
Draconith, where are you at?
All right, let's see here. Let's go do this. So appreciate you guys all being here, of course. No big guild news really to mention. I am talking to someone about an M plus competition. Getting some more details and stuff. Where we might be able to enter 1 or 2 people or groups. I'm gonna find out some more about how that's ran, if there's rewards, but you know, if it seems like on the up and up after talking to the people running it, you know, I'll have a sign up, and then we can get maybe, you know, at least 1 if not 2 groups to enter the competition. It's just a friendly thing. I know there's like they're talking about WoW tokens as rewards and everything else, and the goal is to have like 8 or 9 different teams running. So that could be on the horizon in May. If you're interested in that, that'll be in Discord.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Pretty nasty.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to gamble right now? I mean, what the hell, you degenerates?
Will they all be in the same Discord then?
Like it for the competition?
Uh-huh.
I mean, you could use this Discord. It's based like they look at Raider.io to like track it or something.
Oh, okay.
They do have a Discord though, and
it'd be cool to like if they had all of the different groups in the same Discord so that I can skip between them and look at them.
yeah, they do have a Discord. When I get more information, I'll post, and then maybe I'll link the Discord, and we could, like I said, we'll get 1 or 2 groups.
That's really cool they're doing that.
Yeah, I know they're talking about giving like, what marker am I missing? Square. Yeah. Like Murloc plushie as a prize was one of them. So it could be cool. On the way to the next boss, we'll make our way through introductions, slowly but surely over the season. But with that being said, if you've popped before, because I can't remember everyone, if you've popped before, just type 1 in raid chat.
Don't do that to us.
Oh. Is that gonna do the gamble thing?
Yes.
You could do 2 then.
2 minus 1 if you want out of the gamble.
Sorry. We got Gregor puzzles hoisted. Sloppy Rue Arshika. Ow, what the fuck? Dude, my cat just fucking bit my leg.
That's what you
Burp
get.
just,
That's
Burp
what
just
you
announced
get.
it. Burp just
Go
announced
feed
he's
it.
not on Discord.
Everybody hit /roll 50,000.
3,000? That's a big number, dog.
Oh, come on. You scared?
I mean,
We're making money for the guild bank.
Who turned me into a cow?
I mean, Tylenol, of course. Come on.
So far, we've raised almost 3,000 gold for G Bank. Somebody didn't roll. Come on.
You can see it on your add-on who didn't roll.
I don't know how to do that.
Do last call again. Hit last call, I think.
Okay, guys.
Do start rolling. There you go.
Gregor, Sloppy. Sloppy, don't you be trying to back out.
I did back out. I put -1.
Gregor.
He closed it before you did.
Intentionally. I closed it as quick as I could when you guys started saying that. Guys.
Okay. Here we go. You guys can do the loot stuff in chat. Group 1 pop is going to be Stid, 1, Hai, 2, Arshika, 3, Erg, 4. And that's group 1. Group 2 will go Rue 1. Rue, you've popped, right? You wrote 2?
Yeah, I've popped on, not on group 2 before, but should be the
Do you
same.
need it? Yeah. All right. You'll be 1. Floppy 2. Puzzles 3. Rigor 4.
Is 1 circle?
Yeah, 1 will be circle, and then it will be skull, and then back to circle. I believe that's what I said, Gregor. Rue, Sloppy, Gregor, Puzzles. Puzzles, Gregor, sorry. Puzzles is 3, Gregor is 4.
I just want to make sure it goes down and then across. So like circle, diamond, moon, star.
Yeah, it goes down and then across. So circle, diamond, moon, star. Yep.
Thank you.
You are 2, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, everyone's ready. Here we go. We've been a little bit sloppy. Let's make sure we're really clean on this one.
2. Watch your step.
Hero. All right, bombs incoming. Group 1, get ready.
Bomb incoming.
Here they come. 1. 2. 3. 4. Fire incoming. Did we pop in the wrong order there?
Yes.
Let's make sure we do it right so there's no confusion moving forward. Switch sides. Screw ups to the side, please. Yellow arrows mean you have screw up. They need to go to the side, not the center. Group 2, get ready. Let's dodge rockets.
Watch your step.
Watch the rockets coming from our right. And then get towards the boss. Don't actually step on a mine. Mine's incoming. Screw ups in 5. 1. 2. Magnets incoming. 3. 4. All right, screw ups, get towards the treadmill. Screw ups in 6. ups in 2. You get the yellow arrow, get on the treadmill. Don't put it in front.
Run out.
Yellow arrow's
Keep
out.
moving.
Everyone else on diamond. Get yeeted backwards.
Safe now.
If you have the screw up,
Phase
make sure you
change.
get over here. Get yeeted together. Dodge the purple circles. Purple circles. Keep yourself alive here, defensives. Are you watching your feet?
Watch your step.
Group 1, get ready. Don't pop this mine on accident, melee.
Bowmen coming.
Don't pop that orange circle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Purple beams incoming.
Ruler's down.
Stay away from lines. Watch your step.
Switch sides. Screw ups.
I'm gonna pop for Rue.
Thank you. He is 1 on group 2. Group 2, get ready. Purple beams incoming.
Stay away from lines.
Rockets. Group 2, get ready.
Bowmen coming.
Bombs. 1. Screw ups 2. 3.
Stay
4.
away from lines.
Watch the beams and magnets. Beams and magnets. B-res wow. Get towards the boss area. Where he's at now. Thank you. Gonna go back to group 1. Original placement. Skull, square, X, triangle. Hi, do you have your bubble?
I do not.
Okay.
Who needs a pop? I can turtle.
It's going to be 2. We need a res wow.
Out of range.
I'm towards
Watch your
the
step.
start. The entrance by diamond.
I've got 2.
Thank you.
Actually, I don't have turtle on my bar. Shit.
Alright.
Bowmen coming.
Group 1, get ready. Don't pop on accident.
I've still got 2.
Pop. 2. 2.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
3.
Watch your step.
Alright, let's down the bus. Watch these orbs.
Watch your step. Run out. Keep moving. Safe now.
That's my bad, guys. I completely fucked up and kind of lost my train of thought. So
Don't worry, nobody was blaming anybody else.
We did it.
I blame myself. Make sure you guys loot. And pass. We're not doing a very good job passing. Yeah, I for some reason I forgot that there's the intermission, the phase 2 right there. I just spaced it, and my dumbass got knocked off the platform.
Same page. Almost got there. Not just you.
I'm like, I was shocked. I was just mesmerized by my complete fuck up.
Yeah, when you're popping on those, to make sure you stay within your group, because it's a perfect time that the debuff drops off. So if you pop, in group 2 and then group 1, you're going to die because you're going to take like huge amount of damage from it.
Yeah, I'm aware.
All right, that's all good. I just not calling you out or anything.
Well, no, that's what happened. What happened there is I thought it was group 2, and it definitely was not. So I'm probably gonna get a weak aura. That's gonna tell me my debuff a little better.
All
I had to
good,
open my
home
spell book
skillet.
and pull out turtle.
Why would you don't have turtle on your bar already?
I didn't in that talent build for whatever reason.
Ah.
I said you hate me because you put me at 3 as a melee DPS.
Oh.
Don't worry, he
Count me
hates me
out.
more. I got the highest burst DPS, and I gotta pop a bomb. The first one during Lust. Don't worry, puzzles.
Stid, I know you saw. I know you saw me cheetah and then harpoon back to the boss.
You guys found me out. I hate you guys both equally.
You don't discriminate. You hate us equally.
Yeah.
I actually was going to ask Sloppy to take 3 instead of 2.
Oh, anytime I would have done it.
Sloppy's too nice.
I just
I would have given
the...
you number 4.
Why? It could have been sloppy
Just
seconds.
kidding.
No, sloppy seconds. It's within the name. It's my given birth name.
It's in the name.
Yeah, Sloppy. When it went to the line for us and he goes 3, I'm like, well, here goes marathon run.
I know, it's so far back there for melee.
I got stunned for 10 seconds at the start too with the first screw up. Somebody was on top of me and I didn't see the animation.
You're all fucked up.
I am. I was distracted by the disco man.
Oh, you saw him?
Yep.
Isn't he cute?
Yeah, I turned it off.
Okay. Well, all right.
I don't need to see a human filth on my screen.
Really? True. I agree. If I had a different one, then I would totally use it, but I don't. I don't even know where I got it.
We got some ads in the back, guys. When those ads die.
If you guys are wondering what he's talking about, which I know you don't care, I have a little weak aura where this little pirate man dances under a disco ball when lust is happening. So, I like him.
Disco Inferno, burn, baby, burn.
Get a lock rock.
Let's get the lock rock.
Please.
A lock rock incoming. There you
I mean,
go.
let's get. Do you feel good about yourself?
I feel great.
You feel lucky, punk?
Alright, here's your 10 points for the last boss.
Feast is up.
Hey, Stid, right there, there's a feast.
Where? Can you point it out?
This big ass dinosaur. Hey, can we talk about how there's dire wolves back in existence?
Right after the white rhino's been completely extinct, yeah, saw that.
I saw something
Mammoths
about
are
that.
next, right? Mammoths? Are they next? A woolly?
Yep. They need to bring back the T-Rex.
Nobody wants Jurassic Park.
I mean, I
should
kind of
not,
do, yeah.
we should not be
debatable.
screwing with DNA in that way.
I mean, is it the worst thing we're doing?
We don't really know what we're doing. China's probably got a lot more going on than that.
You know what I'm saying? Dire wolves, though? The Stark family? I mean, yeah. Ghost?
China
stuff.
edited somebody's genome. a couple of twins genome to make them immune to AIDS, and have the odd side effect of making them geniuses.
Wait, hold on. Did you just say they're immune to AIDS?
That was the goal.
You just found a partner.
Who's giving them AIDS?
Right. See, that's where I
the
got
real
fucked up.
question. That's the question right there. Who's giving
Like,
them
why
AIDS?
do we need to do that in the first place?
All right, guys, make sure you get your feast.
It caused some big international fucking outrage in the science community. But this was a while ago.
Ooh, Drac has his mic. That's what I just picked up.
No, that's still my headphones. My earbuds.
Well, at least now we can hear you.
For now, I have to manually toggle this on and off, so
Can you say that again?
I have to manually toggle my headphones on and off because nothing wants to connect to my PC for some reason.
I was just being annoying. Sorry, that was rude.
I didn't catch that. So you have to do what?
Yeah, what do you have to do?
Hey,
Don't mind them, they're idiots.
God, are you in here?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, cool. You know this fight?
I've done it on normal like a dozen times now, but
Okay. Yeah, no, there's not a huge significant difference for a healer on heroic. Hey guys, let's make sure we get those mines dead and watch fire, okay? We have a tendency to really fuck up on fire after the blue circle phase, right? It is a bad tendency. So let's watch our feet if you're not a ball. And if you are a ball, make sure you run away so that way you don't roll right into them. And let's not miss any of those bombs, okay? All right.
Another way to handle that too, Gasm, not to overspeak here, is that like if you have the ball, clean up the area around the boss as well. Don't get too close, obviously, but help everybody avoid trash by cleaning it up.
Yeah, that is ideal if you feel risky for the biscuit, but let's not accidentally hit the boss with it. All right, everyone is ready. Let him walk back here a little bit so we can start over here.
All right, I'll let him.
Let's watch our feet. Let's kill the ads and let's get bombs and then we'll down this guy.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hero. Fire and 5. Make sure you guys spread out. Don't be by trash.
Spread.
Fire.
Debuff on you.
Trash incoming. Balls in 5. Remember, there's only one bomb until the blue phase, so everyone's responsible for getting ads.
Special coming.
Balls. Bombshell, switch DPS. Everyone else, fire. Watch the fire. Don't be by trash. If you have hyenas, please come towards the tank. Don't set trash on fire. Watch the green circles. Interrupt those scrap masters. Fire and sticks. Watch your feet. Don't be by trash.
Spread.
Balls in 10.
Fun you.
Balls incoming.
Special coming.
Balls. Remember, if you're a ball... Alright, everyone else, bombshells. And trash.
Spread.
Fire. Get those bombshells. Scrap masters in the back. Let's get those killed. Get those ads killed, please. Watch the green circles. Watch the big blue circle. And we're going to be over here by diamond after. Diamond. No trash. Fire incoming. Don't be by trash. We now have 2 bombs. Okay, I'm gonna call people out, but everyone's responsible if you're a ball to make sure that bomb doesn't go off. Remember, you have to be full size. Run over the ads. Balls.
Special coming.
Mal. Lafreak. Everyone else, bombshells and fire.
I got square.
He's got square. You guys gotta get the other ones. Fire.
Spread.
We set a lot of trash on fire. Pop a defensive. Bomb went off. It's a wipe.
I would like to say something that I learned. So the red fire circles that burn the trash, if you don't move, they will not burn the trash. Try it out. Stand next to a burn pile with the circle and don't move, and it won't burn it.
Let's maybe not try that, but great
Yeah,
call
that's
out.
scary.
No, I tried it the whole time. I did it with another group last week. I just released like a fucking tard. But I did it with a group last week, and I just did it to make sure that I was right. So do it if you want to, but I recommend whatever.
I mean, if you feel like trying that, you can. I don't think I would try it. That just sounds wrong.
You should
Even if
try
it works,
Yeah.
works, it sounds scary.
Then keep your fire circles on the ground.
If it's working like that, it's definitely not intended.
You might also get run over by a ball.
Hey, Lafreak, you there?
Kind of resin. Bunk junkers being a turd.
Sloppy, do you need a summon?
Yes, please.
Can we get okay. Hey, let's make sure we don't let any bombs go off, guys. We have had attempts in the past where we don't let any bombs go off, and we had 2 people on that. No reason. I don't remember who was on the other bomb, but regardless, we need to be vocal in Discord if we can't get it. If you are a bomb after the blue circle phase, you need to look at where that other bomb is that Stubbs did not call out. And keep an eye on it and make sure that if the other people who I mentioned don't get it, that you get it. Everyone's ready. Here we go. Must be careful with this trash too. We set a lot of trash on fire.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hero. Fire in 2.
Spread.
Fire.
Debuff on you.
Balls incoming. Sure you run over the ads if you're a ball.
Special coming.
Balls. Everyone else, bombshells. Fire and sticks.
Pred.
Fire. Get these ads dead. One more set of fire here in 8 seconds. Make sure you're not by a trash pile.
Spread.
Fire. Balls incoming.
Special coming.
Fire incoming. Bombshells. Get these bombshells broken out.
Spread. Debuff.
Fire. Good job picking up these ads as balls. incoming. Get away from trash. Killed the last ad. We're gonna be towards Skull after he comes down.
Watch your step.
Get that ad down. We're now in phase 2. 2 bombs. Fire in 3. Balls in 10. Your boss.
Spread.
Fire.
Debuff on you.
2 balls incoming, or balls incoming with 2 sets of bombs.
Special coming.
Malinerg. Bombshells. Fire in 8. Watch the trash.
I got the one over by square.
Malinerg, please
Bull,
get the
hit
other
him.
one.
The bomb?
Yeah, the bomb. You need to get the bomb. The one he didn't call. Fire. Get these ads. Let's get over here by circle and star. Fire in 5.
Spread.
Balls in 10.
Debuff on you.
Balls.
Special coming.
Woodford and LaFreak.
I got square.
Everyone else, bombshells and fire.
Spread. Buff on you.
We got a lot of fire. This is a good time for cooldowns and defensives. Fire in 1, get away from trash.
Spread.
Balls in 8.
Debuff on you.
Let's not set any trash on fire here. Balls incoming.
Special
Let's get
coming.
both
Move to
bombs,
circle.
okay? Krivgor and
Triangle.
Cinnamon. Everyone else, bombshells and fire. Bombshells and fire.
Medium bull. Spread.
I can't get
Big
the
bull.
bomb. I did.
Hey guys,
my
the
bad.
bombs that are moving around, try not to hit those. Those blow up and do rated by
So
damage.
that's not what happened. I death gripped him right into the boss.
Alright, let's get Erg up and Puzzles up. Please. Right now.
Spread. Debuff on you.
Balls in 5. We cannot set any trash on fire, guys.
Special coming.
Balls. I need everyone who's a ball to get the other bomb.
Triangle.
Everyone else, bombshells.
Spread.
Watch the trash. Watch the trash. Fire incoming.
Spread.
Interrupt these scrap masters. We got one more set of balls. Last set. Just keep it
Special
up.
coming.
Balls. Everyone who's a ball, please get
Square.
the bombs. Bombshells. Watch your feet. Let's not set any trash on fire, and this will be a kill.
Spread.
Let's get these bombshells. Over here by triangle, please. There's a bombshell. Burn. Fire incoming.
Spread.
Fire.
Debuff on you.
If you're a ball, you're going to run right into him. We're going to
Special
burn
coming.
here. There's a bomb. Please run into him and burn. If you're a ball, try to get these bombs. It's kind of scary. I don't know if we're gonna get it.
Oh my goodness. Close. Solo him. You got this, Chasm.
Ha!
1%.
Spread.
That'd be pretty sick, huh?
Would be sick.
Do we have a soul stone?
Shot released.
I got jumper cables. Oh, we got people up.
Alright, let's get it on this attempt, guys. Ba 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 ba. Let's clean this up. I think tonight we've been a little bit sloppy, myself included, to be honest. So, let's get it together for the second half of this raid. We're still making good time, as we're... You're good, Rue. I think I'm in the same spot, but when we come back from break, we're all gonna be fresh and clean like all those soap commercials.
So fresh and so clean.
Yeah, bro, Dr. Sasquatch. Let's down on this attempt. Let's watch our fire. We have a tendency to set fire after blue circle, so let's be careful.
5, 4,
We'll start where he's at.
3, 2, 1.
Fire in fort.
Spread.
Fire. Balls in fort.
Special coming.
Balls. Make sure you guys are picking up the ads and hitting him. Bombshells, everyone else. Fire in 5. Fire. Good job not setting fire. Fire in 6. Get away from trash piles.
Spread.
Fire.
Debuff
Balls
on
in
you.
8.
Special coming.
Bombshells. Fire in 5.
Spread.
Fire.
Buff on you.
Kill these ads. They all have that debuff. Fire in 5. Don't set a trash pile on fire. We have not turned one trash pile on fire yet, guys. Doing good. Kill that ad. We're gonna be by triangle when he comes down.
Watch your step.
No trash on triangle. Fire in 5. Fire. We now have 2 bombs.
Debuff on you.
Balls incoming. Everyone else is gonna be on the bombshells.
Special coming.
Balls. Drac. And Hai, please get the bomb. Everyone else, bombshells and fire.
I messed up.
I got it.
Puzzles. Thank you.
Which Which one were you grabbing, Stubbs?
Anybody grab it. Doesn't matter, both of them. I'm not the big ball.
Let's not set trash on fire. Please get those bombs. There's a bomb over there. Don't let it go off. Wipe. That was a very good attempt, guys.
Spread.
We need to stay focused the entire time, though. There's no reason we should be losing our ball to rolling right into him. There's no reason why we should be having attempts where we're not hitting the ball or hitting the bomb. You guys are better than that. Some of you are better than that.
I'm not.
Wait, this is a boss?
Mini boss.
This boss is trash.
Alright, let's get healed up. Let's get buffed up. Make sure you pop your flask if you haven't. Your second one. Like me, I didn't, because I fucked up. Everyone's entitled to a mistake, though, so if you made a mistake on that last attempt, you know, everyone's entitled to one, so it's okay.
Just one.
Cinnamon, do you have another flask?
I do. I just used one.
Oh, okay.
You beat me to it. I had it typed.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hero. This is the pull. I want you guys to focus, alright? 100% focused.
Spread.
Fire. Spread out a little bit. Balls incoming. There's only one bomb, and Stubbs is gonna get it, so you guys can just focus on ads,
Special
getting nice
coming.
and big and juicy, and hitting the boss. Bombshells and fire. Bombshells and fire. Good job not setting anything on fire.
Watch your feet.
Melee, we got 2 Scrap Masters over here. Let's kill them.
Spread.
Balls incoming. Fire. Don't say anything on fire here. Good job. Balls.
Special coming. Watch your feet.
Scrap Masters. Bombshells, sorry. Territorial bombshells, everyone, and fire incoming.
Spread. Buff on you.
Fire. A lot of ads right here on melee that we can AoE down. Fire incoming, and then phase 2 blue circles. We're gonna move over towards Skull, okay? No trash.
Watch your step.
Pretty nice wide open area over here. Fire in 5. Fire. We now have 2 bombs. You guys need to focus, okay? We have not set anything on fire yet. We're doing good. Let's not set trash on fire. Let's get both bombs. Balls incoming. This is where you need to focus. Balls. Woodford and Krivgor. Get the bomb. Everyone else,
Diamond.
bombshells. Bombshells and fire. Bombshells and fire.
Medium ball. Spread. Big
Fire.
ball.
Bombshells and fire. Get those ads down. All in melee. Fire incoming. Don't beat by trash. Let's do it again. Balls in 10.
Deep on you.
Watch that green circle. There's an ad coming. Don't be in green circles. They hurt.
Special coming.
Balls. Floppy and puzzles. Everyone else, bombshells. Bombshells,
Spread.
please. Fire incoming. Get those bombshells. We're going to move towards triangle. Fire incoming. Fire.
Spread. Debuff on you.
Balls in 4. Get ready.
Special coming.
Erg. And Lafreak. Everyone else, bombshells and ads and fire.
Spread.
Don't let one of those bombs get off, please. Good job, good job. Keep it up. We got one more set of bombs. Or balls. Maybe 2. Your boss, fire incoming.
Spread.
If you guys do enough damage here, there'll only be one more.
Debuff on you.
Balls in 3.
Second
Don't
push.
fuck this up. Don't fuck this up. Balls incoming. Arshika and Hai. Everyone else, bombshells and fire. Bombshells. Don't set trash on fire like crazy. Fire in 5. Fire
Spread.
incoming. Watch those green circles.
Watch your feet.
Keep DPSing. Keep DPSing. Bombshells. Let's get these bombshells down.
Spread.
If you're a ball, just get the bombs just to be safe.
Thumbs down.
Alright, much better.
Alright.
Make sure you guys
I'm just
pass on
passing and
gear.
holding, right?
Yeah. Except for the toy, if there is one. You can free roll on that. The toy. Let's make sure we get our dead up so they can loot. And use your thing to get to the start of the raid. Your loyalty card.
We have another quest. Ooh.
I apparently don't have that on this character.
Oh.
The loyalty card.
Backpack not opening.
It's character or it's
I think it's account
Warbound.
bound.
Yeah, well.
Where's the guy you talked to?
Right now.
The guy's in the stairway and the one right here in the by the rocket.
Alright, we're gonna make our way. Please, get to the start. And once we have enough people, we'll make our way. And then we'll do loot, take our break.
Mal, make sure you pass on loot.
Yeah,
Good job. That last pull was much cleaner. Don't accidentally pull here. Run through the center.
You see that dodge?
Oh.
Dude, I don't know how I dodged that one. That was nuts.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just looking.
Alright, we're starting trash towards casino. If you're not here, make sure you get here.
You do that on purpose.
I pulled ads.
I know you did that on purpose.
I did not.
If you pulled ads and you're not over here, just get killed and you'll spawn at the casino, and then you can run where we're at.
You did a purpose semicircle and then drove right into
There's
it.
a bunch of ads here back here.
If you're
Never
not by the
getting in your car
casino,
again.
you can just die and you'll spawn at the casino. Or by the casino. And just run through the center. And make sure you pick up your loyalty card. That is very handy from transitioning from boss 4 to 5. Or 5 to 6.
Where is it?
The loyalty card?
Yeah.
I think it's that goblin in the hotel.
At the top of the stairs, yeah.
Alright, we're making pretty good pace, guys. We're on an hour and a half into our 6 hours, and we're on
6 hours.
Yeah, you know,
Oh,
total
2 days.
for the week.
Yeah.
And we're on One Armed Bandit, so I'm pretty content with our pace here. Make sure you guys get here. We're inside the casino now, making our way downtown, moving fast.
Stubbs,
And
we
we're
have
homebound.
friends.
Homebound.
We have friends coming.
Alright, I'm in the back.
Because we're jackasses stuff. That's the answer.
I appreciate Stubbs' question.
Make sure you guys, if you want, make sure you guys do your feedback about loot and stuff. I know I've talked about that in the past, but you know, there's conversations about BOEs and stuff like that, and so it's a good idea to, if you have an opinion on it, talk about it. We're almost halfway done with season 2, believe it or not, right? It's about a 16-week cycle when we're on week 6. So we're almost halfway done, and so we probably won't change anything necessarily crazy changes to make sure we keep it fair for the season. But it's not to say we won't change things for season 3, right? Especially regarding BOEs and whatnot. We might change like the points as we get more on farm. But other than that, I don't expect any major changes. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and maybe see if we can go over some intros, so we can get to know each other. Maybe one per trash pull, or between fights. Where are we going? Something else that's kind of cool is I noticed that we haven't really lost anyone. This season has been really stable, so really appreciate you guys showing up, and obviously I hope you guys are having a good time, because if you look at our attendance percent, it's been pretty stable.
I think I was able to join you guys more often. You probably won't be able to do anything consistent until December.
You mean to talk to your boss for you?
The wife, yeah, I'll let you know when she's here.
Little break.
I'm sorry for your wife then if you don't do them.
She started a master's program in between clinicals and her shift work. She doesn't get home till it's too late for me to start.
Why does she have a say in it? She's never. Oh.
Yeah, I got the little guy. Yeah.
Get him a PC.
Yeah, he's about to turn 3, so soon.
Perfect.
Dude, yeah.
Hey, man, if he's 3, he's old enough to play a hunter.
He can outgame all of us, guaranteed.
That's funny.
Called intuition.
He can supply the guild bank while we raid.
There you go.
I need you to go farm these flowers.
Go fishing.
Why didn't you hit your quota?
Take the boy fishing.
Alright.
Crusaders, you got that PVE ready?
What's that?
Got your peanut butter sandwich ready?
You know what? I actually haven't had a peanut butter sandwich in a few raids.
You need to buy the Uncrustables and take them out of the freezer when the raid starts. They'll be thawed out by the time we get to break.
I need a fresh.
Jelly in them though.
This guy just ran downstairs.
Yeah, man. He was following me.
Oh, hey guys, there's a guy at the bottom of this roulette table. All right, I'm gonna do an intro. We're gonna start from the beginning on that required intro page, and hopefully, by the end of season 2, we would have hit everyone. And I'm not gonna make it crazy long or anything like that. I just kind of like the idea of everyone getting to know each other a little bit. So if you didn't do an intro, make sure you did one. All right.
Otherwise, no loot.
Yeah. So I'll start with at the very top, because there's been a lot of new people since we did this in season 1. All right. So just so you guys know, who are new, my name is Adam, and I am from
Holy
Indiana.
Shit, is it really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell me your last name.
Adam Seraphin, and I'm from Indiana, and I work. I am a data analyst at Elevance Health, which is Anthem or Blue Cross Blue Shield. That is what my job is. I've been a business analyst for a long time. Now I'm a data analyst doing SQL and stuff. Favorite games outside of WoW. I've been playing Schedule 1, kind of chill. But interesting fact, I have 2 WoW sleeves on both arms. Cindergosa, Lich King, Deathwing, the Horde, the Alliance, both arms. Favorite hobby, snowboarding, being a dad. And favorite place I've traveled, Zion. Angel's Landing was a great hike. And I snap with my index finger and not my ring finger, unlike a lot of people. So that is me. And then...
Wait, hold on.
Who snaps with their ring finger?
Right.
Yeah, snap with my index.
Everybody snaps with their middle finger.
Nobody snaps with their ring finger, my good
Yeah, middle finger, sorry. But yeah, I snap with my...
How many people just tried to snap with their index finger?
Yeah, me.
In this raid.
I tried to snap with ring finger, yeah.
It exposed that I injured myself.
Yeah, I was just about to say, it kind of hurt.
I realized that I must have injured my hand at work the other day.
We're in combat.
Doesn't allow me.
All right.
Quick die and res.
So we'll go over one per in between fights and make our way down that list, so we can get to know each other. But with that being said, let's do gear and break. All right.
We won't be able to trade, I don't think, because we're in combat, right?
What?
We're in combat right now. That's that.
The loot.
Oh, okay.
Oh shoot.
Let's die real quick. Let's get a soul stone.
Soul Sunset.
That was
All right,
intentional.
let's die real quick so we can do loot.
You guys are killing my augment runes.
Blame Blizzard here.
heroic.
Let's go with the most important of whatever dropped, right? Since that way, because points are going to reset for a lot of people, so let's go with the most important, whatever, probably trinkets and then tier maybe. That way, people
I
with
don't have it sorted in my bags like that.
well, just eyeball it.
Okay.
Apparently, there's a
Trinket
neck
right
piece.
here. Here's a trinket.
All right. Trinket. Does anyone need that pilot light? Is your pilot out? Going once. Going twice. Oh, it's a healing trinket. Off spec?
Yeah, I'll spec it.
Hold on. Jabbar? Jabbar for main spec? Going once. Going twice. Sold to Jabbar.
Okay, somebody else write it in the thing.
Kriv, will you write it? Or Mal?
Yep.
In the
next
past, whatever.
trinket.
Mr. Pick Me Up.
Who got it, Jabbar?
Yeah.
Open trade with me as you win loot, please, to make this quicker.
Mr. Pick Me Up, anyone? A healing trinket? Erg, is that main? Okay. Anyone from main spec going once?
I'm not allowed to roll, right? Just throwing that through.
You can roll. You can roll.
Everybody repair while these are up.
Anyone from main spec?
That's a main spec roll there.
Yeah, Dulcinea and God.
All right, Dulcinea is gonna have more points, so it's going to Dulcinea.
No sweat.
Erg, you can, or hello, you can follow along on the loot sheet if you want.
No, I'm just here to learn fights, really. Anything points I get is just extra.
I'm in the back right to open trade with me. You win.
Hero trinket.
Yep,
Strength.
Torque's big red button.
Going once. Going twice. Off spec. Strength trinket off spec. Going once. Going twice.
Nobody's traded
Disenchant.
me for the other trinket yet. I don't know who won it, but
the priest.
All right. Tier piece, paladin, priest, shaman.
That is
chest piece.
Chest hero. Paladin priest shaman. Do you have a hero tier chest?
No.
Who won the pick me up trinket?
Oh, that's me. Sorry.
Going once. Going twice. Sold to Mal. Tears going to Mal.
All right. Gloves for
Death
my
Knight,
people.
Warlock, Demon Hunter. Hero gloves. Going
What am I
once.
supposed to trade with?
Stid.
Sit in the back.
Oh, okay.
Let me mark him.
I'm marked and I've been pinging myself.
Oh, he's square. Going once, going twice. Alright, moving on, because there's no off spec for tier.
Alright, warrior, rogue, monk, evoker, leg piece.
Alright guys, warrior, rogue, monk, evoker. Do you have hero legs? Are your legs heroic? Have you been skipping leg day? Going once. Going twice. Moving on.
Alright, paladin, priest, shaman, shoulders.
Paladin, priest, shaman, heroic shoulders. Are your shoulders heroic? Going once, going twice. Soul to Ha-E. Congratulations.
Alright, doing weapons next. Dagger.
Dagger.
Dagger. That's an old joke from one of the social officers. Daggers. Alright, who needs a dagger? Main spec dagger. This year dagger, it's been through a lot. It's seen a lot. It's an antique.
It's about to get destroyed.
Going once. Going twice. God, is that main spec?
Yes, it's a healer. It's best in slot for priest.
Alright, going to God.
Alright, next is a sword, strength sword, one-handed.
Strength sword, one-handed. Going once for main, going twice for main, sold for main spec. Off spec. 10 points. Going once, going twice.
Hold on a second.
Alright, who's got more points between you two? Oh, you guys are tied. Goes to roll. Goes to Rue for 10 points. What are the chances?
Alright.
Not tied anymore. Offhand, intellect. Do you need something to hold in your other hand? Hey, Mal, will you indicate off spec?
Oh, shit.
Going once, going twice, off spec. Anyone?
Are we in trouble?
Going once, going twice. Moving on.
Alright. Another dagger, agility.
Agility dagger. Anyone? Main spec. Going once.
Can I off spec it?
Going, yeah, I mean, if it's off spec.
Yeah.
Going once. Going twice. Off spec. Anyone else? Going once. Going twice. You already have a better one or something, or is it just different stats for a different spec or something?
Well, that one actually is like slightly better, but
I hear what you're saying. Alright, moving on.
Warglaive.
Warglaives.
We've gotten so many of these.
Going once. Going twice. Off spec. Can anyone even use those besides Demon Hunters?
Transmog.
Alright. Free roll transmog on the Warglaive. if you want it. Ending in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going to Rue for Transmog. Moving on.
Alright, staff.
Staff. It's an intellect staff. Does anyone need to be smarter?
It's the best in slot overall if you don't have your crafted weapon.
Alright, going in 5 seconds for main spec. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off spec.
Best in slot for warlocks. My bad.
Off spec. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Transmog free roll. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going to Krivgor for transmog. Next.
I hate that it closes my bags every time that somebody opens a trade. Plate. We're gonna go through plate armor. There's
Plate
two
hands.
of these. 2 of these.
2 plate hands.
I think everyone's got
Main
gear.
spec. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off spec. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. LaFreak can get one, then let's move on.
Alright. Plate bracelets. Bracers
Freak
with a slot. Or socket.
Wrist with socket. Crit mastery. Main spec. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going to Hai. You have 0 points, so congrats. Moving on.
Alright. We'll go with the necklace, or actually we'll continue with the tier leather. There are 2 of these.
2 leather boots, 1 last stride. Haste versatility. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ospec. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Moving on.
Alright, shoulders.
We can do some more transmog at the end, Woodford.
Okay.
Leather shoulders. 5. Main spec. Haste mastery. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off spec. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Moving on. God, there's so much loot.
Bracers.
Leather wrists. 5. Main spec. Crit haste. Leather. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, Dianelli, congrats.
Alright. Male piece. Only 1 so far this week. That's weird.
Beat male. Shaman. And Evoker. And Hunter. Main spec. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going to Mal. Moving on.
Alright, cloth. There's only 1 piece of those, and then 2 more pieces after that.
Alright, we're almost done, guys. Head cloth. 655 hero. 5, 4, 3, Ospec. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Moving on.
All right, back piece.
Back. Crit. Haste. Back piece. Main spec. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Going to burp.
And last but not least, the neck piece.
No, this is a popular one.
Yeah, I want the trinket more than I want that. Otherwise, I'd take it.
I don't really want it. I just wanted to beat Cinna.
You technically tied.
I know.
Alright, our Sheikah has a 270, so the only ones that can beat him are Stubbs, Tum, Sloppy, and Stid.
No, thank you.
No, I'm good.
Tum and Stid.
I'm good.
Alright, go into our Sheikah.
All right. That's it for loot. Is there a warrior, rogue, monk, or evoker that has chanting so that we don't lose this tier piece? Material. Not that the material's expensive, but
Alright. You guys can go on break.
Hey, are those nobody rolled on those mastery shoulders, right, Sid?
shit, I don't remember.
The male ones.
Dude, I don't remember. I just rolled like 20 items.
Oh, you still have them though, don't you?
Say again?
You still have them, or they're gone?
What is it? Male piece?
Yeah, they were male mastery shoulders. I don't think
I don't know.
anybody.
Somebody took them.
Okay.
I thought you did, actually.
No. Excuse me. It was some male piece with mastery, and I was looking at the healing chart. The healing gear piece. I'm an
The
idiot.
feet. There was only one piece of male, and you took it. It was feet.
I didn't get feet. I'm still.
Yeah,
Well,
you
maybe.
did.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
This guy.
I'm bad.
Honestly, like when you look at our like the speed of the loot, that wasn't that bad considering like we're not really gonna have much more loot to do tonight. You know what I mean? That took 15 minutes or something. It's like it's not great, but when you think of it as like, well, we just knocked out pretty much the whole loot for the night, it's not bad. You know what I mean? It kind of sucks doing it in the moment, but um,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, like it's definitely a fairly fair system when you look at loot distribution for the raid.
Yeah, I should have done the back and the neck before I did all the armor.
Did you see our Sheikah's message?
Yeah. I mean, we should wait till nobody showed interest.
Right.
Even for us spec. Maybe we can just roll it off and
If no one rolled for Ospec, you can just give it to him, and that'll be his Ospec.
oh, gotcha. Yeah,
Which will
nobody
be 10
rolled for
points at
Ospec
0.
either.
Yeah. You can just give it to him.
Okay.
Alright, I'll be back. Take your guys' break.
Do the same.
very familiar with this fight. So, good deal. Puzzles. You're
Yes.
on. Yep. Okay. You know what's good. What's popping. Woodford. Same thing for you for last week. Yeah. Let's do our feast.
What's on the menu?
Depends on who's popping it.
Midnight Masquerade.
Oh. All right. So this is like leftover McDonald's food from the dumpster.
Don't knock it.
Is that because I'm fucking undead? What the hell? Racist?
Why is that corn on the cob orange?
It was in my butt.
Oh, it's just brown. Never mind. That's some square strawberry.
No, I have digestion issues.
All right, guys. A few reminders. Number one, if you get the debuff, and same thing, Tylenol and Drac will be doing the spells. If you get the fire debuff during the spin to win section, you need to take it out of the big circle. If you don't, fire tornadoes will be in the raid, and then someone will yell at you because they died, and they'll be upset, and I'll have to remind them that everyone makes mistakes. So don't do that, right? If you get the fire debuff, just take it out. We take a lot of damage to the fire tornadoes. That's one thing that the logs showed me. A lot of damage to fire tornadoes, so let's be careful with that. And the other thing is we really want to aim for 15 hits of that buff throughout the fight. That's kind of the goal. A lot of people hit 20 plus. We've had people at 5. So the goal should be 15. 15 is a good number to aim for. You need to be next to the line. Really close. It's crazy how close you need to be. Let's make sure we're on top of picking up the coins and throwing it in. Melee will be on whatever I call out. Range will be on the other. Woodford on the third. Let's make sure we interrupt overload. And if we get past phase 1, then we will hero and burn phase 2.
Do you want me on the range to add again?
If that's what you did last week, then sure. Ready, check for pull.
Well, I got one question. One of our healer friends told me that I will do the first barrier on some coin. I just want to clarify where that's going.
It's going to be on melee.
Okay. So it's right on
And
the
you'll
boss's
know.
feet.
Yeah, you'll know because I'm going to say all defensives stay alive.
You got it.
It's pretty early in the fight.
Okay.
All right, everyone's ready. Flask up. We ride at dawn.
Oh,
Go.
shit, 8 seconds till dawn.
Mm-hmm.
5.
Remember, no hero, no hero.
3, 2, 1.
Bam!
Special coming.
Hey, line. Get your buffs. They're hot and fresh out the oven.
Rite of X.
Melee
Phase
flame,
change.
ranged coin. Let's get these coins in fast. Pay line incoming. Big hit incoming. Get those coins in. Let's get fire in. Let's go. Get coin in. Cooldowns. Fire tornadoes. Take those out if you get that debuff.
Special coming.
Pay line. Get your buff.
Bam!
Don't get stunned though. Don't get crushed. That's a noob mistake.
Rite of X.
Spin to win. Melee coin. Range shock.
Phase change.
Melee coin. Ranged shock. line incoming.
Special coming.
Get
Left
coin
or
and
back?
shock in there. Coin and shock, whoever's got it.
Special coming.
Melee flame, range shock. Pull incoming.
Right of X.
Get Archika.
Phase change.
Melee flame, range shock.
Special coming.
Keep going. Payline.
Right of X.
This is going to be fire tornadoes where that pylon is.
Special coming.
So we're going to tank them on the right-hand side now from now on.
Yeah.
If you can, Stubbs, hit that pylon.
Left of X.
The gold one. And then after this one, you can go do it one more time. I'll have a res in 45. Flame and bomb. Melee flame, ranged bomb.
Special coming.
Right of X.
Keep our Sheik up. Melee flame, ranged bomb. B-res in 20 seconds. Alright, never mind. It's a wipe. Wipe it up.
Run out.
Great attempt.
Special coming.
You almost live long enough for me to get back up.
Yeah, too bad I fucking suck.
Nah, dude, I suck. I didn't have any cooldowns for the big hit.
That's exactly what happened to me.
Good first attempt, guys. Good first attempt. We'll get this down tonight. There's a Jeeves. Ready, check for pull. Everyone is ready. Everyone is indeed ready to go. Sure, we get our buffs, don't get crushed, take our fire debuffs out.
5,
Have cooldowns for
4,
big hits.
3, 2, 1. Special coming.
Payline.
Going
Get the
left
buff.
of X.
Phase change.
Oh, he didn't big hit. Melee flame, ranged coin. Melee flame, ranged coin. Get those coins in there.
Special coming.
Payline. Get those coins in there. Cooldowns. Defensives.
Going to your guys' left.
Payline right after this.
Special coming.
Don't get crushed.
Going right. Can someone in melee get that other coin?
the rest puzzles.
Buff 'em.
Melee coin range shock.
Phase change.
Melee coin range shock.
Special coming.
Payline.
Going to ranges right.
That's my bad. Payline.
Special coming.
Next coin is going right back where it came from.
Melee flame range shock.
Phase change. Special coming.
Going left.
Melee flame range shock. Try to kind of be as far to the side as you can, because you're gonna have the tile on you. All right, let's take him to the other side now.
Special coming.
Payline.
Going right.
Melee flame ranged bomb.
Phase change.
Melee flame ranged bomb. Watch the fire tornadoes. These are ads that blow up on death.
Special coming.
Paylines. Get your buff. Get these coins in.
Coin is going right where it came from.
I'll get the melee one. Ads.
Special coming.
Range is
Big
going
hit
right back to
incoming.
your right.
Watch your step.
Get those ads dead. Watch the fire tornadoes. One more set of ads, guys. Melee shock ranged bomb. Careful here. Careful here. We don't want to push 30%. Slow down a little bit. Slow down.
Phase change.
Slow down. Slow down. Melee shock
Special coming.
ranged bomb. Slow down on the boss. Let's get these ads first.
Going to the right.
Ah, shit.
Shock and bomb. Get bomb in there. Alright, we need to do these ads, and then we'll transition. Watch the fire tornadoes.
Special coming.
Kill these ads.
Phase 2.
Payline.
Alien going to the right.
Hero. Floppy, you there?
Yeah. Oh shit.
Pop hero again, please. Arshika, time warp. Don't run through the
Special
current.
coming.
Payline.
I
Don't
just
run
lagged
through that
out.
current.
Oh, I thought I died.
Going to the left of range.
Stay away from lines.
New current. Their boss. Payline incoming. Last payline.
Special coming.
Don't get
Or
crushed.
you get this one.
Target change.
I'm dead.
Never mind. Going right back where it came from.
Big hit incoming, my boss. New current. Watch that pylon.
I got knocked into that.
1 second for enrage. There we go.
Good kill.
Very nice.
Alright, we're gonna do loot as we make our way. Make sure we res our dead. Get our boss kill points after loot.
The fabled.
Don't even look at that house of cards.
Yeah, Mr.
Doesn't it feel
Shrickens.
so way easier than last week? Isn't it crazy how that works?
Yep. Are we getting our res?
Reses. Thanks, Mal.
Wish I didn't go through. Yeah.
Erg, you need a res? Alright. Get with Stubbs, he's pulling. He's
Make
fast
sure you
and
loot the
ferocious.
boss.
Dude's like Van Diesel, fast and furious.
Is Van Diesel? When did you change the name?
You said we're
He's
doing
Dios.
loot right away?
Yeah, we'll do loot right now.
Alright, tier
Since there's only
piece.
3.
Warrior, Rogue, Monk, Evoker.
Warrior, Rogue, Monk, Evoker, Hero tier, headpiece. Going once. Going twice. Sold to the dragon.
Alright. Trinket.
Trinket.
Like I said, don't even bother.
Mm-mm.
That one.
Going to Stid based on points. The mighty have fallen down to 0. Grats.
It's an expensive piece of loot, but offhand.
The fraud detector. Intellect, haste, mastery. Going once, going twice. Going to Jabbar. Grats. 10 points for boss kill.
Chest piece, cloth.
Chest. Hero 655. If you don't have tier already, you can turn that into tier.
You still writing these down, Mal?
Yeah.
Going once, going twice. Ospec. Going once, going twice. Sold to just free roll at the end for disenchant or transmog.
Alright, and then the last, a dagger, agility dagger.
It's indestructible.
Yeah, there was a hot fix that extended the line visual.
I thought it looked that way.
We did roll Trinket Grigor, but Stid had most points, so no one was going to beat him. Ospec for the dagger. Anyone? Oh, wow. Anyone else?
Instead, do you have the add-on that lets us just roll 99 for off-spec?
Yeah, but I'm not sharing that.
What?
What do you mean you're not sharing it?
Oh.
I was just wondering if I should be just
It's pinned in Discord, but I can send it to you if you remind me afterward if you want the direct link. But it is pinned in the announcement page.
Okay.
And probably a few other channels.
Who get the dagger? Sorry, my UI. Open trade again. My UI bugged when you open the trade for some reason. Who got the offhand?
Jabbar.
Go.
That means I was accidentally in your name. That's funny. When I type that instead of in the game window.
I'm so confused.
Okay. All right.
What's that trade for? I missed something. I got too excited for the trinket. Sorry, buddy.
One second.
If y'all can summon me, I'm gonna head back to the Galagio to level up my trinket. Oh, what's all these quests? Do they give me any buffs that I just now got for some reason? The hell, I got an augment root for free.
All right, guys. If you look in general Discord and the general chat, right? We had some confusion over these jailbird mechanics and where to and how to break, right? Where do I stand? What do I do? Just so we're all on the same page. If you are in the circles, if you are in the jail, and you look at that picture, the hell, and you look at that picture, you need to be facing the arrow, okay? You're gonna break towards each other. So that means if you're in that top circle, you're going to be breaking towards the other circle, and if you're in that bottom circle, you're breaking towards the other side. All right? That is how you break. You cannot be standing wherever you want. It will wipe the raid. You have to be standing in the correct location when the ad dies. Before the ad dies, you still need to be dodging the frontals, but when the ad has no health left, you must all stand in the same general area. Otherwise, there's nowhere that we can ice lance and LOS, and people will die. All right? So that is a must do. With that being said, Group 5 is going to stay out and not be in the jailbird mechanic. So my hunters and Arshika, you're not going to be captured. Group 3, as well as Sloppy. Yeah. Group 3 with Sloppy and God will be square. We'll just say square for now. Because we only have 14 minutes. So let's see if we can get one down. So square. Group 2 and 4 will be star. Okay? That will be the very first mechanic. We're going to start on the right-hand side. If we make it to the left, my hunters and mages will be doing soak 1, just that group. And we're just going to go with that for now. The only thing not assigned are mines, but if we get to mines, that means we got the jailbird mechanic, and that is a step in the right direction.
Roger that.
I cannot stress enough that these circles cannot overlap. They must be on square and star, and you must be inside them and break correctly. Those must happen, and that is a lot of personal responsibility. It must happen. Everyone is ready. Can you do this jailbird mechanic correct on the first attempt? Let's see if we can get past this beginning with no deaths and make it to the left-hand side. If you have the blue arrow on you from the frost boots, that means there's a spear coming right at you. You need to have the wall between you and that spear.
Hero and Bowler win.
No.
5, 4, 3,
Subs, this is on you.
1.
You're going to be tanking on Skull. Get on your groups. Get on your sides. We need a circle on each one. They can't overlap. You need to be on your side.
Frontal.
Interrupt, pay respects, and when it dies, be facing each other.
Frontal. Knocking back. Frontal. Knocking back.
See how there's not much wall left? Frost Shatter Boots, now it's the pillar that you need to LOS. You need to LOS that spear. It's coming for you. If you die here, it's because you didn't LOS.
Frontal.
Now it's the AoE, the frontal, and we switch. Switch sides, everyone on this ad. Kill this ad. When the mines spawn, we are going to start heading over. Everyone needs to be stacked here. mines are going to be coming. We need range to touch them one by one. It needs to be a different ranged person. Start moving. Start killing the other ad. We need to soak the circles. All right. We're going to wipe it here. I didn't expect us to actually get through the jailbird mechanic, so it kind of...
How dare you?
Yeah, he's kind of surprised me on that.
Thank you for having so much faith in us, Gasm.
That didn't look that
I mean,
bad.
you told us to lock in and focus earlier.
I mean, if you wanted us to, if you wanted us to wipe, just say so.
I mean, we had 10 minutes. I didn't think.
See how it is.
Thanks for underestimating us, bud.
You have little faith.
To be honest.
Hey, we did break a lot of that wall. Let's see if we can stack up a little better on the break. With that being said, for the mines, I'm just gonna have my hunters do it as well. And we're gonna try to finish it before Soak 1. So I'm gonna have Cinnamon pop 1, Gorgor 2, Puzzles 3, and then potentially Evoke 4. But we might just do 3 and we're gonna stun or root 1. The person who has the tank mechanic on the left-hand side with the line, you need to line it up with the last mine, and that'll kill it, alright?
Yes.
Let's prove Gasm wrong, guys.
Here we go.
Hey, my group 5 for that soak on the red circle, you need to pop your immunity.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So turtles and ice block. Get to your sides. Square and star. Jails in 5.
Frontal.
Kill the ad and then break it correctly.
Frontal. Knocking back.
Alright, it's breaking. Make sure you break it right. You need a LOS on the left-hand side. Right-hand side is gone. We need to break a little bit better.
Frontal.
What breaks the wall after it? The initial.
The other
break?
side broke through.
Why am I frozen?
Switch. Everyone over here on this melee ad. Everyone. We need to bait the mines over here. Be close to the bus. As soon as these orange circles spawn, we're gonna move. And move to the next ad. Send them in your pop 1, and then remember, there's a soak. Everyone needs to soak the orange circle. Send pop 1.
Let's go run into a bomb.
Yep, run into it.
Okay, sorry.
Soak.
Group 1 share.
This would be my hunters and mage on this immunity here, and it needs to be on X.
Is the hunters using their immunity in the bomb or the...
No, just the soak.
It's the long, narrow line that needs to target the bomb, right?
Yes. It needs to target 1. Alright, let's see if we can do triangle and circle for Jailbird 2. Get to your spots.
Cinnamon, you're not going to want to stand there.
Try to break towards the wall. Try to break towards the wall. Like where the boss is standing, that's where you want to break in that angle.
Frontal.
When it dies.
Knocking back.
Look, now you can LOS nice and easy. Like that every time. Get ready to LOS. LOS behind the rock walls. Someone's about to die. Oh, wow.
Frontal.
Get ready to switch sides.
You guys disappoint Gasm again by surviving.
How do you avoid that?
You have to LOS.
Oh, that's the frost. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Now we're going to start on the add by diamonds and then flip.
Covered in fire.
Yeah, the soak needs to be all the way at the wall. But this is the way. But you guys did surprise me, 58%. And this is me not fully raid leading because of the amount of time we had left.
Route 2 share.
Just say we could have killed it tonight and then get on Gallywix.
Mm-hmm.
If you took us slightly seriously.
So, are we staying on? Are we starting on that other side every time, or is that just
Yeah,
a
we're gonna be
practice?
starting on the carpet side this time on heroic.
Okay.
All right, let's do one more. Yeah, we're gonna do one more, and then that'll be that. The jailbird mechanic is looking really solid, guys. Just break it towards the wall and LOS that blue line. We're not losing people to that, but we are losing on the metal side. So, with that being said, my hunters and my ranged, everyone who is a ranged and a healer, okay? When the hunters pop a mine, there are orange circles, and there needs to be at least one person in each of those orange circles. There has to be. Otherwise, it does raid-wide damage. We're going to pop them relatively quickly. Not immediately, but relatively quickly, so that way the hunters and the mage can soak the red circle. Whoever gets the big red circle needs to take it all the way to this wall over here, where I'm standing right now. It needs to go on the wall, and that is where Group 5 will soak. If you're not in Group 5, you do not take the red circle for the first one. You will take the second one.
You got 1 second real quick.
Last pull.
Guys, 1 second. For those mines, if you're ranged, you need to be in melee and do not start cheating that movement. Otherwise, those mines are spawning halfway down the room.
Hey, Sloppy, can we get a mass root when they spawn as well?
Yeah, just let me talent into it real quick.
Druids doing druid things.
You know, I was using Vortex on them before, but as long as they're together, entanglement should work good.
Also,
yeah.
Rue, the reason why you kept getting frozen, you also cannot be in the path of the spear the person is LOSing. You ended up body blocking it.
I did too. I wasn't thinking that it would have an effect on me like a dummy.
Yeah, it was just a couple of things I saw that I wanted to point out.
Yeah.
Gasm's real reason he wanted to wipe.
Here we go. Remember, break it towards the wall,
5,
okay?
4, 3, 2,
like an angle.
1.
Get to your groups. 7 seconds. They can't overlap. We need a circle on each one. Don't overlap. Close. Break it towards the wall, where he's standing. That angle.
Knocking back. Knocking back.
What the?
You don't have much room to LOS. You guys really jacked that one up. LOS. frontal. Move. Switch sides. Everyone on the melee ad. My hunters get ready. Everyone get ready to soak. As soon as these spawn, we move. Move. Entangle. Switch ads. Pop one. Soak. That's gotta get soaked. That's what happened too. Red circle all the way to the wall with group 5. Group 5 is dead. But it would be the wall by the entrance, not over there. Alright, that is it for the night.
Could I make a suggestion?
Yeah, what's up?
So, if we're gonna be launching them towards the wall, launching the frost towards the wall, you see my dead body way over here. I got
Yeah,
hit by his frontal. We need to not have the frontal aimed where we're launching the frost. So either we have to like move the boss, or we have to aim it a different way, or aim the frost a different way.
Did you guys... Alright, that's it for the night. You guys killed the ad and broke out before he did the frontal?
Yeah, I got hit by the frontal. I just looked at the what happened to me in the log, and I got hit by 7 million physical by molten golden knuckles.
Yeah, it was like the same time the frontal happened.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting you guys to be able to break it that fast. So I
Nice.
will keep that in mind.
A lot of underestimating going on tonight.
Yeah.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
Good raiding, y'all.
Yeah, it felt good to be back. Enjoyed that.
Guys, that was really good. I mean, obviously we got to clean up the mines and then a little bit on the jailbird mechanic, but considering we got to 50, what was our best attempt? 58?
58.
I mean, let's think about that for a second. The end result, let's think about this, because the end result is he transitions at 40, and the goal was to have no more than 4 transitions, right? And we were only on transition 2 at 58%. So we will only have 3. We'll be able to phase them on the 3rd carpet. So that's really good.
Do you know what it was? That like sick ass song you sang, Gasm, that taught everyone how to do it.
Yeah, if you haven't heard my songs. Yeah, that no hero. So I'm expecting really good things on Thursday. We'll clean up the mines. We will fix the jail